How to take audio on your Pocket 3 from sounding like this to sounding like this. In this video, I'll show you guys exactly how to do that. So first things first, the basics. So the Pocket 3 uses a built-in 3 microphone array. So there's a mic here on the side. See this little hole here? Another microphone here, and then a third microphone on the back. So these 3 mics work together as one system to record stereo sound with intelligent wind noise reduction. The key thing to understand, they don't switch on and off individually. Instead, the camera uses the whole array together and lets you choose which direction it should favor. That's what the next setting controls. And I apologize in advance if you hear any background noise. There's some construction workers outside. The setting that I'm talking about is the directional audio. So once you have the Pocket 3 on just like this, you're gonna want to swipe to the right or swipe left. So that brings out this right menu. You're gonna notice that Pro is on, and you can know Pro is on because it's yellow. So if you press this button here, it'll turn it off. So turning it on will turn it yellow. If you notice, there's a shutter icon here. Right next to it is a microphone. And so this is where you would control the different directional audio. So by default, with Pro mode off, it's not going to allow you to change it, and it's default set to all. Once you turn on Pro mode, you get 2 more options. As you can see here, directional audio. You have front, and you tap it again, and it says front and back. So the clean way to think about all 3 is by the direction the mic array listens. So front tells the array to favor sound coming from where the lens is pointed to. So for example, if we set it to front, automatically the front camera is going to have more weight in terms of where the audio is coming from, right? Now these ones are still going to be on, but it's going to favor this one more. And since these 3 mics kind of work together, it's kind of focusing more in this direction, if that makes sense. So if you're filming a subject in front of the camera, this isolates that voice and cuts down on noise from behind and to the sides. So when we change it to front and back, it opens it up to capture both the lens side and the screen side. That's your setting for like conversations. If you're with one person in front of you and you're also behind it, this is a great way to capture both of you. And then lastly, all is the default if you don't have it on Pro. And all just listens evenly in every direction for full surrounds, ambience. Great for concerts, busy streets, or just capturing like a whole room. A quick rule of thumb to remember what each do is front is for one subject that is in front of the camera. And then front and back is for 2 people across the camera. So one in front, one in back. And then all for the whole scene. So just it's taking all of it into consideration and kind of just meshing it into one sound. So one quick but important note, the built-in mics adjust their own volume automatically, and you can't manually set their gain. So that's fine for just a casual shooting, but the moment you want a real control over your sound, you'll want an external mic, and that's where this next part comes in. So if you want full control over your audio, an external mic is the answer. So the Pocket 3 links wirelessly over Bluetooth with the DJI Mic 2 and the DJI Mic Mini transmitter. So if you have either of those, that would be great. But if you got the Creator combo, it comes with the DJI Mic 2. So this is the one I have here that came with the Creator combo bundle. So I'm going to show you guys how to connect that right now. What you're going to do, once your camera's on, you're going to swipe down on this menu right here. And you're going to press the settings. And then right here at the top says wireless mic. And then right here, it's going to show you all the different settings for the mic. And obviously, we don't have one connected right now. You're going to take your DJI Mic 2 or your Mic Mini, whichever one you have, and you're just going to turn it on by holding down the on button here. And you're going to feel it vibrate. And then you're going to see that it's just blinking yellow right now. So in order to pair this with the Pocket 3, you're obviously going to have this on. Tap on TX1, and it's going to be blinking yellow right now. You're just going to hold down this link button right here on the side. It'd be this one here. Gonna hold it down. I'm just gonna wait until it turns a flashing blue, and then right now it's officially in pairing mode. And then there you go. The Pocket detected it and it connected very easily. So if you look here on the main screen, there's gonna be that green line that's going back and forth, left to right, and that's just the audio. So you can verify that it's connected to the camera that way. Once it's connected, now you can assure that you're recording some clean audio now. So one bonus, the Pocket 3 can link up to 2 transmitters at once. So you can pick up 2 people at once. So the creator combo only really comes with 1. But if you wanted to, you can purchase another one just like this, connect them both to the Pocket 3, and have a pretty decent like podcast or interview setup. So a quick note, the plain DJI mic connects a different way through its receiver and the USB-C adapter rather than wireless linking. So check which mic you've got. This was the Mic 2, like I mentioned, and the Mic Mini won't need it. But for the original mic, you'll have to get a different setup for that. Once your mic is connected to your Pocket 3, now it's time to dial in the settings on the mic itself. To dial in these settings, you're going to be here on the main page and you're going to swipe left. So it brings out these settings on the side. You're going to tap on the other icon next to the shutter, and this is going to be your mic settings. You're gonna see a couple controls here. So a gain slider. So with the gain slider, you can adjust it just like this. It's really easy to do that. But here's the counterintuitive tip. Keep it lower than you think. A lower gain means the mic picks up less background noise and your voice still comes through clean. So you wanna like typically put it a little bit down. But for now, we're just going to leave it at 0. And then additionally, there's a mute option here. And I tap on, the red light turns on. When you turn it off, the red light turns off. So it's a really cool way to mute yourself from the camera. Those really small things, I think, what makes the Pocket 3 such a cool camera. And lastly, there is a noise reduction. This one is just on and off. You turn it on for like noisy environments. So if you're in a quiet room like I'm in, you just leave it off because it could cause your videos to sound a little bit processed. So in my case, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it off. I know I said lastly, but lastly, we have this setting called channel. So this channel setting has 2 options. Stereo records left and right channels for a sense of space, and that's your pick for like ambience and or ambiance and scenery. And mono records 1 channel that plays the same in both ears. So which keeps a voice centered and consistent. So like for talking, mono is usually the safe choice. But if you don't know what to set it at, I just keep it at stereo. Stereo is usually the way to go as a default. All right, and there's one more menu before we wrap, and it's a good one. With your mic linked, swipe down, and then you're gonna tap the settings icon and then scroll down to wireless microphone. So actually don't scroll down, it's at the very top here. So this is where you control the transmitter itself. So there are 3 things in here that are worth mentioning. Let's start off with the low cut filter. The low cut filter filters out everything below 150 hertz. And that's the low rumble from traffic or like air conditioning. So your voice comes through a lot cleaner. So I just have this on all the time. I don't know if that affects other things, but it's just really good to have on. Next up is the audio to video sync. So this is a really cool feature that I'm so surprised that DJI included in this entire package. And basically the audio to video sync is your like safety net. So when it's on, the transmitter records its own backup audio file every time the camera records video automatically. So like imagine you're recording a video, you have or let's just say an interview, and then you are recording using this as your mic. So think of it as a backup track. The mic records its own copy of your audio onto its own storage. So if the wireless connection ever hiccups or your levels are wrong or anything's off with the audio in your video file, you've got a clean recording sitting on your mic that you can drop into your edit. And the last setting I want to cover here is the 32-bit float recording. This makes the transmitter's own recordings 32-bit float, which basically means if your audio ever comes out way too loud or way too quiet, you can rescue it in editing without losing any quality. And the rest of these settings here are just like housekeeping kind of stuff. So the monitor volume here at the top, is the slider for just how loud your monitoring headphones play. LED turns the transmitter's status lights off. This is really handy if you have the mic in your shot. So like, you know, these lights that can come on the side. If you want to just turn those off while you're recording, then you can do that. That way it's not super distracting for your video. Vibration makes it buzz to confirm things like recording starting or muting. So if you want to turn that off, that's also an option. And lastly, auto power off just shuts down the transmitter after 15 minutes of sitting idle so it doesn't drain itself if you forget to turn it off or something. Scroll all the way to the bottom, you can format the transmitter. Like I said, you can record things directly to the transmitter. So if you want to format it, you can do it there. And then here is the transmitter version. So to quickly recap, turn on Pro mode to unlock the directional options. You can pick the direction that matches your scene. Make sure to keep the gain low. Use noise reduction when it's loud, and add a wireless mic just like this if when you want real control. You could also add low cut and audio to video sync turned on so that you can always have a clean backup and, you know, cut out the low frequency noises as well. Do all these things and your video will sound just as good as it looks. If this video was helpful for you, this is actually a single video in a larger like beginner's guide for the Pocket 3 series. So if you guys want more videos regarding the Pocket 3 and how to use it, click on the video on screen right now, and I'll see you guys there.